So if I see a big wall somewhere, like I already know. So right now, we know there's this large amount of sellers at 1860, right? So if this pops back up around 1860, which is right here, this is where the sellers are sitting. They're also sitting at 18 bucks, but we already know that. Can somebody tell me right real fast why everybody would be sitting around 18? That's
Dollar.
correct. So it's a whole number. And you're correct. You're right. Every half. So 1850, 1950, but it's a whole number, right? People gravitate towards that number. And this is why my professional traders in here, right? In training, I tell you guys, don't do it at the whole number. Do it just before if you're going to the top because you want to think about it. Think about this for a minute. If everybody you know is sitting at $18, right? All the rookie traders, wouldn't we want to get out at like 1796?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
otherwise we're in
Absolutely.
yeah, otherwise we're in this pool waiting to get sold, right? This is why when it gets close to a number, and I tell you guys it can be off by a couple cents, is because of this reason. They don't go to the penny a lot of times. Now, obviously, smaller penny stocks can because, it's pretty much right to the damn penny. But if you're doing this with SPY can be off, $2, right? If you're doing something bigger like SPX, it can be off $20 because it's, $4,000. So the larger amount of price of the share, the bigger the variance is going to be, right? When it comes down to those support and resistance levels, because people will be getting in and out of there sooner because of the dollar value. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is why if you guys ever see me and it's running to the upside and I'm like, hey, there's going to be, a hard level of resistance at 18, I sell it early because I don't want to get stuck in the 18Q or never get out and then boom, knife drop. Right here, if we start to look at the average amount of the size of the shares, which is in this column to buy, and of course this column to sell, but I'm looking at right here in the buyers. You see how there's 200, 400, 100, 2,000, 1,000, 100, 400. So when I looked at this earlier, I told you guys it could support around 100 to 300 safely, right? That you'd be able to get in and out of because look at it. If I bought in 1,000, I'm going to have a harder time trying to sell that than if I have 100 to 300, right? Yep. Now there's your pop above 18 again, right?